Welcome back to the Big Water Catch and Cook. Now we still got Joe.
Yay!
He seems very excited. I'm gonna tell you, you're still way better at cooking than you are fishing. I mean, that should be a kind of a compliment.
Now you're hurting my feelings. Remember, I don't have to be here for this.
That's right, but you're still on contract for a couple more. So a couple of things I did learn, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
Poaching.
Poaching?
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, kind of know how to do it, didn't know the terms.
Yeah.
Kind of like saying planer boards. We say boards, we don't say planer boards.
I
The
got
other thing is Miracle Whip. No,
Miracle Whip.
So if they don't know what we're talking about,
It's Hellmann's.
you need to go back and you need to watch the first one. We were doing some crab cakes, but with walleye. And then walleye cakes.
Walleye cakes. Yeah.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna do a cold walleye salad. You know, like people eat chicken salad and tuna salad and all that stuff. You can either do this as a main thing, or if you're out and you're with your buddies and you're staying somewhere out in the field somewhere and you grill or cook a bunch of walleye and there's some left over.
Maybe even some leftovers.
Yeah, some leftovers, and then you know with some mayonnaise, celery, and onions and a couple spices, you can eat them for lunch the next day. Works out great. It is a great dish by itself. For lunch, dinner, whatever.
Perfect.
Use it for dip.
So we're gonna start off with what now?
We're gonna poach some walleyes.
Poaching,
like we did last time.
Not like you not catching
too many fish, but poach.
Because that doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
But
and what we've got just some fillets, nice fillets, all deboned and everything, and we're gonna put them in some water here, and we got some
thyme.
We got some thyme here.
Listening.
We got some lemon.
Oh.
We got some little bay leaf and a little celery. And these don't take very long to cook, you know, like 2 or 3 minutes, whatever.
Cut them things up smaller, right?
Yeah, small, and they'll cook pretty quick. So we're going to lay them in there. We're going to do this. This recipe today is probably based on about, you know, pound and a half of fish, enough to do 4 sandwiches or 4 servings. Okay. The other thing you can do if you're, you know, if your wife likes to eat fish, we're going to serve this on a croissant today, and we're going to serve it just croissant.
Oh.
And we're going to serve it just with some romaine, okay, and a little avocado, a little tomato. So if you're looking to get away from the carb thing.
So if somebody isn't familiar with poaching like I wasn't before the walleye cakes video, we're going to leave it there until it just kind of gets weighed a little bit. You don't want it falling apart.
No, we don't want to, because we're going to break it up ourselves once it's ready, and we're going to do that. Okay, well, we got our walleye poaching over here in the water, boiling with some thyme and some lemon and celery and whatever else you want to put in there.
No Miracle Whip.
No Miracle Whip, brother.
Watch the walleye cakes video if you want to learn what I did.
So what we're going to start with, we're going to mix all of our liquid ingredients basically together, our sauce, is whatever you want to call it. We're going to start with about a cup mayonnaise. And like I said, depending on how much you want to put on your stuff, it could feed 4 or 5 people. So that's basically a cup. Pretty close. Okay. I kind of do stuff by eye, but not everybody can do that, so we want to make sure that there's an actual recipe. Then we're going to go with about a half cup of celery, diced. Okay, everybody know how to dice celery?
Watching you dice an onion was pretty entertaining.
They can refer back to that to see that, because I didn't do that today.
Yeah, that was skills.
Because you said on the last one that I talked too much and took too much time.
Well, I mean, you were a little long-winded, but I mean, we're used to that.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, then go for some onions. We're using chopped red onions today.
Oh yeah.
Okay, give it a little more color, a little more taste.
I like a little extra onion myself.
You like what?
You know, I like a little extra onion.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
Thank you. That's perfect. Appreciate that.
So then we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of that to our mixture. That should be about a nice mix. You know, the onion's a little stronger, so you want a little bit more celery than onion. Get rid of that. Watch, this will magically disappear. Okay. All right.
And you want to dry that onion too? Are you doing that or not?
It's kind of dry. Okay, so then while we're doing that, you're going to turn your fish around a little bit, and
those things just turn white and they start to not. You don't want them getting flaky. Is that the key?
No, they don't have to come apart. When you can grab it like that and it does that's done. Okay, there's a few smaller pieces in there, like that's done. You know, and don't put too much into this because it is really simple. I mean, I do believe deep down that you could probably do this if you really wanted to.
That's saying a lot.
I believe you could do it. Okay.
I think that I probably have a. I'm not even gonna throw a fishing dig in there. I was going to. And I thought, you know what, I can't do that.
Okay. So now, you know, our poaching's done. That's the biggest part of this of this menu item. It's the biggest part. It's done. No problem. So now we got our mayonnaise in there. We're gonna mix our mayonnaise in there with the celery and the onions. If I was to measure, I would say tablespoon of mustard, yellow mustard, Dijon mustard. You could use brown mustard. You could use whatever you want.
Okay.
Some people might like put a little hint of sugar in there. You can do that.
Sugar?
No, white sugar.
Oh, girl.
Then we want to put.
I just bought one of those yesterday.
Did you really? What are you going to do with it?
We're going to use it for potatoes mainly.
Oh. We're going to put in some black pepper, okay?
Some of them even got in the bowl. That's pretty good.
Dude, if you don't have food on the floor by the time
you ain't doing it,
you ain't doing it. You need to go and watch.
I tell people the same thing when my boat's dirty. I'm like, do you even fish, bro?
Well, but the difference is, I do clean the kitchen. You do not clean your boat. Did you see what I texted you the other day? Did you clean the boat?
That's not.
A little bit of salt to taste. The other thing we're going to add to this today is you can use fresh dill. I got some fresh dill.
Oh, I actually like dill.
You like dill?
I like dill.
You want to smell? Got some fresh dill. Now, you can use dry dill if you want at the store if you don't want to chop it.
Look at you go.
You can use some chopped chives.
You are way more organized cooking than you are fishing. Well, it's kind of a shit show on the boat when you're fishing.
But you don't take me anymore.
I know. You're on probation. You know, Country Steve was on probation.
But he came off at some point. I've been on for like years.
5 months of probation. Yeah.
I've been on for years.
Yeah. I mean, it's, maybe if you get to emerald status here, we can take that off.
A little bit of chive. They didn't have any fresh chives at the store when I was there. Then we got some fresh parsley. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Then we're going to squeeze. You want to do one?
I feel like if I interrupt your flow. Oh, look.
We're going to do some
big old sausage fingers.
Lemon.
Kind of remind me of old Big Head there. Squeezing that out.
Oh, listen to that.
I like that.
Then we're going to continue to mix that up a little bit. Mix it up. What else did we do the last time we...
Shake it real good.
What else did we do the last time we poached? Come on now, think about it.
I feel like I'm failing.
We got rid of the water.
Oh yeah.
Off the poaching.
We dried the
onions. Those been dried.
Okay.
Those been dried.
So basically.
So you don't want all that liquid in there.
No.
Okay. Because this is going to be the right consistency.
You could put them in a little strainer too, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
A little drippy drip.
See how there's some more seasoning in there, which works out pretty good. So then.
You're going to break it up.
Yeah, just break it up. This is a little warm. Okay, so you see the walleye's going in last, okay, because we want to fold the walleye in there so it's chunky. We don't want it all liquefied and broke up. See how nice and flaky that is? Look at that. That's a beautiful thing, dude.
You're on it.
I mean, it looks better to me at this point here than it does with a big spinner bait and a night crawler sticking out of its face.
A spinner bait? I'm using spinners.
Spinners, I'm sorry. That's faster.
That's for those brown carp, green carp bank beaters.
Okay, so now at this point, we got the walleye in there, so we're just going to fold this around in here. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to blend it. The chunkier, the better. You get to taste the walleye. Pretty cool. I usually do this with a rubber glove.
Did you wash your hands?
Mm-hmm, I did.
Okay.
Okay, taste it. If it tastes good, if it tastes good in there, it's gonna taste good somewhere else. To me, it needs a little more pepper. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, at this point you would actually...
This is simple enough I could do this.
I know you could do this.
Yeah, that's nice.
At this point, You would probably refrigerate that for a little bit. Okay.
Firm it up just like
Yeah, it would firm up just like the cakes.
Okay.
But for the sake of the video, you see how my trash can is right
Bam.
there. Sake of the video, we're going to make them up. What else I'm going to do on this one today?
Oh.
You know, everybody's eating avocados. You eat avocados, everybody eats avocados.
Even I eat them, yeah. Yummy.
If you ever cut an avocado, because most people when they get it, it's
going halfway
in a Mexican restaurant or something, and
okay.
It's guacamole. So you take it like that.
Some people eat avocado toast.
See that?
Take it out. Oh, look, that's skills, boy.
Take it out. Then we're going to scoop it.
Look at
See how that comes out right there, right nice? Okay.
Come get you some.
Trash can.
Was that a no look?
That was a no look.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if I should dare to do it twice. What do you think? It's my floor.
Snap.
All right. So we're at this point. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this over here.
Now this is probably where you'd lose me, because I'm like, this is, you're starting to get a little fancy.
I'm working up a thirst. It's not fancy. This is not fancy.
I mean,
you don't know what fancy is.
This is for taking the ladies, though. This isn't fish.
Well, that's right. They could use. You could use toast. You could use
a hamburger bun.
Hamburger bun, whatever.
But if you got the ladies, and you want the croissant.
Croissant. Okay. So what we're gonna do. We're gonna slice some avocado. You know, I don't like avocado. I know how much you like guacamole. I can't eat the stuff.
I got a little nervous there. Not as nervous as your little sausage fingers, though, with that knife getting close to them.
All right, so you want to go carbless, right? No carbs. We're going to do a couple tomatoes on each one of the romaine. You can use big pieces, little pieces, whatever you want. Okay. Okay. We got our romaine, and we've got a little tomato. We're going to put a few slices of avocado on there, just like so. Kind of likes to slide around a little bit. I may even go ahead and put a dollop of the salad on there to keep that in place. And we're just going to take a scoop of this. And we're going to go like so. Isn't that beautiful, man?
I mean,
think of that for lunch.
This is almost just too fancy for me.
It's not fancy. Here we go. Got a little bit of the cold salad there.
You got a hot date tonight, don't you? You're getting all fancy ready, aren't you?
I'm practicing up. You guys ain't eating this stuff this time.
I'm probably gonna eat that for you. You can get your hands out of it.
Okay, then let's put some avocado there. And if you want, when you're done cooking the celery, or you're done cutting the celery, okay? Not going to get too crazy here. You really want to impress your chick. How cool is that? Pretty cool. All right, now on the croissant, we're going to go a little tomato. We use.
Anything else you could add or you've done in the past?
Do whatever you want. I mean, if you want to put pickles on it, if you want to put lettuce, if you want to eat whatever you want to put on it, put on it.
Your thing.
However you like it. We're going to use the rest of the avocado on that one. We're going to put we shredded some romaine.
Okay.
Put a little shredded romaine on there. Okay, you with me? You coming with me?
I'm down like a rodeo clown here.
I think this show should be. I understand it could be catch and cook, but it really should be catch, clean, cook.
You didn't even clean these.
Yeah, I did at the end.
I mean, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I mean,
so then we're going to lay this on here.
You're just the cook guy, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the croissant, we got tomato. We got some avocado on one. Then we're going to put the cold salad on another one. Okay. Nice heaping helping.
Yeah, that's a Ross style portion right there.
Okay. Okay. So then we go from there. And that's lunch, dinner, whatever you want to eat. Okay, now at the end, you know, we put them on here just to show what it looks like. Now, we're going to put this on the plate, like so. Maybe put a little fresh dill around there, maybe a little fresh parsley. Then we're going to slide this one onto this plate. Okay. A little fresh parsley, a little fresh dill. We're going to set this aside. And then, as our signature always, what do? We pick it up.
What are we doing?
We're toasting. We're cleaning the plate.
Oh, here, I'll trade you. I think that's more you.
Okay.
What?
That's it, guys. Listen, easy to do. You see, it doesn't take any time to do. You got to do a little prep work. You got to be ready. It does not take anything to do. It's very, very tasty.
Are you still talking?
And go ahead and eat.
I like dill.
Until next time. Thank you. Have fun. Go catch fish. Catch, cook, clean, and eat.
I like dill.
You do like it? Look, there's a whole bowl of it there if you want it.
This is good.
It's fresh. It's fresh.
Good.
Tomato, avocado. You like avocados?
I do.
All right.
Not a tomato guy, but